We are back again with a bit of Judge Sim, seeing what other bad decisions we can make. Okay, let's just go to cases. We're not going to go gambling or the pub. What have we got here? Olma Krat, 27 years old, with a criminal record, and Sean Hallen, no criminal record. Charges are threat, malicious wounding. In recent weeks, at the home of Olma Krat, his friend Sean Hallen sustained a stab wound to the rib during a violent altercation between them. Olma claims that his friend Sean stabbed him over a debt dispute. Immediately after the incident occurred, the individual named Sean Hallen left the scene. Following the complaint filed by Olma Krat, Sean Hallen was apprehended at his family's home. So Olma Krat, I had been having debt disputes with Sean for some time. I couldn't repay the... Can you stop coughing in my courtroom? I couldn't repay the money. I borrowed from him on time and he threatened me at every opportunity to get his money back. When he came to my house on the day of the incident, he was extremely angry and out of control. As soon as I opened the door, he started insulting me. He came at me with a knife, and while I was pushing him away, the knife stabbed into my rib. If it had gone a little higher, I could have died. After he fled, I grabbed my phone and immediately contacted the police. Sean's statement. It is true that I argued with Olma about the debt, but I was not the one who attacked. He was. That day I wanted to go to his house and talk calmly. I told him that my situation was bad and that he needed to give me the money now. A heated argument broke out between us. He ran and grabbed a knife from the kitchen. While I was trying to take the knife from his hand, he fell onto it and it stabbed his rib. I fled the scene because I was scared. Okay, can we figure this one out? Oh, is this got to be done in order? Good. Alright, give me a minute here. No! What? Finally, Jesus, right. Knife found on a person, 21227, which is... 21227 is Sean Hallen. And excerpt from a phone conversation between Olma Krat and Sean Hallen, whatever. Sean, give me my money. Olma said, Sean, you're crossing the line. I said I'd pay you, stop pressuring me. Sean said, shut up, you bastard. Let's see if you can talk like that when you're face to face with me. Olma, you need to calm down a bit. If you don't pay by next week, you'll be a dead man. Well, it's not looking good for you, is it? How close were you to Sean Hallen? I wouldn't say we were very close. We were just drinking buddies at a bar, that's all. Did you take the knife from the kitchen or did he bring it? The knife belonged to... Can you stop coughing in my courtroom? The knife belonged to him. I never held it in my hand. Did he threaten you often? Almost every day, Your Honour. Were you threatening the individual named Olma Krat? No, Your Honour, I only tried to scare him so he would pay the money. Was the knife stabbed while it was in your hand? No, Your Honour, the knife was always with him. Well, if it was always with him, how did it get your fingerprints on it? So who was stabbed? I'm losing track here. I'm going crazy. This week's at the home of Olma Krat. His friend Olma claims that his friend Sean stabbed him over a debt dispute. Right, but it was... Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We're just going to make this up. So, threat and malicious wounding. What does that hold? That one? Nope. Not that one. Malicious wounding is 8 years. And threat is 2 years. So 2 years plus... Shit. Yeah, 2 years plus 8. Yeah, so that's 10 years I think we're doing for... No digital evidence for Sean. I don't know. His fingerprints were on the knife, so... 10 years, buddy boy. Goodbye. I didn't actually look to see if there was a fine with that. Can I? No. Well, I'm not going to look, so... Not guilty. Yeah. Sure. I don't think he was guilty of anything, but doing alright now. Bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. So it looks like we have the opportunity to just section people. Right. Owen Blackridge, no criminal record, positive mental... Wait, does positive mean good or bad? I'm going to guess positive means he's in stable mind. Willful damage to public property. In recent weeks, numerous complaints have been received about dents and scratches appearing on newly installed benches by the Harrowfield municipality. Municipal teams investigated the situation, replaced the bench with a new one to prevent further damage, and deployed a covert observation team in the area. The following day, around noon, Owen Blackridge sat on a new bench and shortly afterward took a sharp object out of his pocket and began scraping the surface. At that point, the cops intervened and took the individual into custody. So this is his statement. I should say that I've been doing this for years without realising it. When I'm stressed, my hand always goes to my pocket and I fidget with that small knife-like object. Over time, this habit got out of control. I knew I was damaging the benches, but I truly never thought it was a crime. It was an impulse I couldn't even stop myself from acting on. What? You... chat... shit. That way. Down there. There. Done. The bench is damaged by the defendant. Sharp objects were found on him. That's not small, sharp, no. You... chat shit. You said this behaviour was an impulse you couldn't control. Have you considered getting support for this? Yes, Your Honour, because these events caused even more stress for me. Do you think this behaviour will continue? No, I don't know. Probably yes. At least he's honest. But from the fact that he said he's got... took a sharp object out of his... so I fidget with that small knife-like object. What you just carry them around in your pocket, do you? Chat shit. Damage, willful damage to public property is willful damage to public property, 12 months public service. Well, that's what you've been sentenced to. Guilty, 12 months public service. Week 3, case 3. Oh, what's this? Oh, being assassinated, 15%. Jesus. The music production company Aurelia Soundworks alleges that Intertone Audio committed copyright infringement by using the rhythm bass of their compositions without permission. Defendant Intertone Audio production company, the plaintiff is Aurelia Soundworks Limited. There is one digital evidence for this case. Okay, so Aurelia Soundworks announced to the public a new single they had worked on for about a month. Just 48 hours after the track was released, Intertone Audio announced a new music project. Fans of both companies noticed similarities in the instrumental backing and debates began on social media. Following this, Aurelia Soundworks stated that the rhythmic arrangements, harmonic structures and sound design were copied one-to-one. Therefore, Intertone Audio is being asked to pay $5 million in copyright damages. So Aurelia Soundworks, which is the plaintiff. My clients worked on this track for weeks, tried hundreds of mixed variations, and ultimately brought their work to an original point. However, in the track Intertone Audio released shortly after, it is understood that Aurelia's characteristic instrumental foundation was used almost identically. Our complaint is not similarity, it is the unauthorised copying of the client's labour. We demand compensation to remedy this violation. Intertone, who is being accused, we do not believe the similarities that emerged constitute intentional copying. In modern electronic music, similar rhythmic structures and sound design are frequently seen. The audio engineers within my team, Intertone Audio, used a backing track that they created from scratch entirely in their own studios. Similar drums and synth patterns can be heard across dozens of companies in the market. For this reason, we find the claims of copyright infringement unfounded. So what's digital evidence? Sound records. Track released by Aurelia Soundworks. Okay. They are slightly similar, but oh, I don't know. So what? Intertone Audio was found guilty in order to pay $5 million. I don't think they're too similar. Oh. As a result of the decision made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary again. Pay me more. That would be good. How old does he want? I've just been paid. Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants $300 for the new clothes. Do you accept? Your sanity will drop. Sanity's 100%. So why don't we go to the casino? Let's play Wheel of Fortune. That always ends well. No, I'm gonna be good. No, I'm not. I'm gonna play blackjack. Let's bet 50. 4. Oh. 15. Alright, good. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Let's go to the next case before I blow any more money. Oh, Joe Myler, Alistair Rowe. Compensation lawsuit filed by Joe Myler or Miller, whatever, against Sunny Software Digital Company. Defendant, hospital report. Patient Eli Miller, major depression. Plaintiff Joe Myler states that his 14-year-old daughter Eli Miller began showing severe symptoms of depression shortly after playing the video game None of Us 2 by Sony, and later lost her life as a result of suicide attempt. Great. That's put the mood right up. Plaintiff Myler claims that the game company is primarily responsible for his daughter's death and is seeking $1 million in moral damages. Additionally, they are requesting that the sale and distribution of the game be halted. Representing the defendant company attorney Alistair Rowe is present at the hearing. So Joe Myler. Okay. After my daughter started playing this game, she completely withdrew. Only the gloomy melodies of the game music came from under her bedroom door. She wouldn't eat and couldn't sleep at night. After a while, she began acting as if she wasn't herself anymore at home. When we took her to the hospital, she was diagnosed with major depression. 2 weeks later, her mother found her in her bed with pill boxes. We learned from the doctors that it was already too late. Oh dear. Our company does not accept such allegations regarding our products. Before release, our game is clearly marked with an age restriction of 18. The plaintiff's daughter does not meet this requirement. The real fault lies in providing the game to a child despite the age restriction. Furthermore, there is no evidence that our game caused this illness. Yeah. Mr. Myler, your daughter did not meet the game's age requirement. Why did you not prevent her from playing it? Your Honour, when the game was released, my daughter begged me for days to buy it. She said, "Dad, everyone is playing it. I'm falling behind." As her father, I couldn't say no, but no one could have imagined their child would be dragged into such darkness. Mr. Rowe, what is your defence? Your Honour, we are aware that the continuation of the series is somewhat emotional. For this reason, we released the game as 18 and above. This is not a game suitable for everyone, but we are encountering such a case for the first time. Right. Okay, I think we have enough to all. It was decided that the family would be awarded $1 million in compensation. No compensation on the removal of the game sale. The rejection of the family's compensation claim and the game remains on sale. Pretty straightforward one. Oh, members of the Caceria cartel were caught smuggling drugs across the border. Let me guess, we're going to have some cartel cases now. We're offering you $500 to release Jared Alderson and Marcus Byrne. This money will make your job easier, ensure that you are not influenced by the influenced by the I can't read. Jared Alderson, criminal record, sane. Marcus Byrne, drugs trafficking, taking part in organised criminal activity. So near midnight, a specially prepared hidden compartment was detected in the rear section of a van that was stopped for a routine traffic check. During the search of the hidden compartment, a large quantity of narcotics was seized. Upon examining the identities of the two individuals in the vehicle, it was determined that both were connected to the Caceria cartel. Jared Alderson. The way this was organised was not ours. Someone within the cartel must have made a deal with the police. They put us forward as bait. The ones who sent us here wanted us to get caught. I don't know if we're punished, but I'm sure the mafia is involved in this. Mike Byrne. Spelt different. This shipment was not normal. There were supposed mafia connections who said they would clear the way. They sat at the same table with us and gave guarantees. Clearly a higher officer was made to the other side. They sold us out and increased their own share. I don't know who made a deal with the police, but someone deliberately set this up. They will pay for it. So, what do they want me to do? They want us to release them. Okay. Yes. What was seized after the operation? 8 kilograms of lysergic acid. Bless you. 9 litres of, yes, and 25 kilos of cocaine, 2 submachine guns. Based on your statement, I believe you may become an informant. Will you cooperate? You're thinking very wrongly. Who is the mafia you mentioned in your statement? Are you not going to turn them in? Don't worry, our people will make them pay. If you cooperate, we can protect you. Are you considering helping us? You talk too much. Make your decision already so we can leave. Right. No. Fuck you. So they've both got criminal records, drug trafficking, take apart. So, where is it? Narcotics. Somewhere on here, there. So, no. Okay. Drug trafficking, yeah, so both get 24 years, $750,000 fine. I'm gonna have to do some math here. Give me a minute. Okay, so now I've actually done that, I've realised how stupid I just was. 24 plus 24 is 48. So 48 years plus $750,000. You are the same. Support the decision, support the decision. The country needs honest judges. Congratulations. Cleared our conscience. Well, what can I say? Go on, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Who is this? Lana Winter. No criminal record. Sane. Fraud. Theo Markel called a phone number listed in an online advertisement, assumed the person on the other end was a sex worker and offered a paid sexual encounter. During the phone call, Lana Winter requested a specific fee and said the money should be sent via bank transfer. After Markel paid the fee, he received no response from the other side and realised that the number had blocked him. He reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint. Following the complaint, Lana Winter was identified and detained at her residence. The statement from the dirty perv. Not this one. I've been living alone for about 3 years. I haven't been close to anyone for a long time and it started to wear on me psychologically. While browsing online, I came across a phone number. The profile clearly implied that services were being offered. When I called, the woman told me her rate and asked for payment via bank transfer. I immediately sent the $200. After I sent the receipt, she stopped reading my messages. A few minutes later, I realised the number had blocked me. It's not about the money. I couldn't stomach being made a fool of. That's why I filed a complaint. Now for Lana. I'm not a sex worker. If I were, I wouldn't hide it. When my phone rang, a man I didn't know directly asked my rate. In that moment, I thought it was a joke or trolling, so I got angry and said my rate is $200 an hour. Minutes later, when I saw that money actually came into my account, I didn't understand what was happening. I blocked the number because it scared me. My intention was not to scam anyone, and I didn't force anyone to send me money. But then why not just contact the bank and get it sent back? Oh, one of these again. Finally! Jesus, right. Theo and Lana Winter, Banana Bank, the receipt for the money sent by Theo Markel. Phone call recording between Theo Markel and Lana Winter. Theo, hi Lana. Hey baby. Theo, what is your fee? Lana, $200 per hour, $500 per night. Which one do you want? Theo, an hour please. How do I make the payment? You can transfer it to the bank account I'm going to send. Alright, then I'm waiting for you to send your bank account. You knew what you was doing. When you answered the phone, why didn't you introduce yourself and say it was a misunderstanding? At first I thought it was a malicious prank. I didn't take it seriously. Liar. Why didn't you try to return the money that came into your account? Why should I return it when some idiot sent it? I mean, I wish it worked like that. I really wish it did. But you're going away for fraud, missy. Does it count as theft? Yeah, 4 years. Well, you're going away for 4 years. Boom! Goodbye! Oh, got a letter. And it up in my salary. What can I say? I'm just too good at this. Right, seeing as we've just been paid, I think this is a good time to leave it off before I end up taking it to the casino or taking it to the bar. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you didn't like this, leave a comment. Up my engagement, please. I think it'd be funny. Anyway, if you like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see me on Twitch at Silly Goose Gaming 123, See you later.